There is a common desire inside everyone to want to succeed. Most of the times, many people are trying to work things out by themselves, and it is not just working. For some of us, we are yet to understand that there are principles that govern whatever is it you are trying to work on. In this episode, I will be taking you through the requirement to break through, and that is coming up next. Hi everyone, my name is Nashi Uhuru. Welcome to the Uhuru Reports. Breakthrough is defined as an important discovery of events that helps to improve a situation or provide an answer to a problem. There are required principles in every aspect of life. Identifying those principles and applying them will generate victory. With breakthrough, there are three major principles: the book, the art, A-R-T, and the act, A-C-T. The book, obviously, is the Bible. This is the script, not only to our success or breakthrough, but also to our life. I compare this idea as the movie director with a script to guide the success of the movie. We are the actors, and if we want to succeed in any areas of our life, we have to go to the script to learn how to play out our success. Regarding any questions about life, family, home, business, wisdom, divine health, career, education, social life, spiritual life, you name it, whatever it is, the book is where we ought to go to find answers to our questions. We must realize that God will hold us responsible individually for the outcome of our lives. You may ask, why is that? Because life is a choice. According to Deuteronomy 30:19, God said, I call heaven and earth as witness today against you, that I have set before you life and death, blessing and curses. Therefore, choose life, that both you and your descendants may live. And God actually goes ahead to give us a hint of what to do, advising us to choosing what is good. Therefore, choose life, that both you and your descendants may live, he said. Now, the outcome of our life is a function of the choices we make all day, every day. The things we choose to do and the things we choose not to do. Also remember that Proverbs 18:21 says, death and life are in the power of the tongue. That is, whatever you choose to release out from your mouth will definitely have an impact one way or another. Words do not just go out, they come back with a feedback. So, if you send out a positive or a negative word, be sure that it will come back with a positive or a negative feedback. This is because that is how the law of the spirit of life is programmed to operate according to Romans chapter 8 verse 2. This is very important on how to manage your tongue. First, the book. You go to the book and find out what God had said about you or about the situation or circumstances at hand. When you find that truth and standing upon the truth you discover will give you stability and becomes your stronghold. Now, the more you meditate on the truth you discover, which is the second principle, the act, the A-R-T, the more you generate strength and the more you will get understanding of what God is actually saying concerning your situation. Your understanding of the issue at hand will become your stronghold in light of God's word. Meditation is not about the elimination of thought as most people commonly believed. It is more about the awareness of our thoughts. God asked us to pray, but meditation is taking the time to listen to God, because all good conversation required these two-way streets. The more you do these things, the more you will begin to live the truth of what is revealed to you, which will now enable you to begin to see yourself in that place of victory, which will lead us to principle number 3, the act, the ACT. If you cannot see it, how will you be able to possess it? In Genesis chapter 13, verse 14 through 17, the Lord said, "Look as far as you can see in every direction, north and south, east and west. I am giving all this land as far as you can see to you and your descendants as a permanent possession." That is to say, you must begin to see yourself in that desired position of health, victory, promotion, peace at home, sound mind, breakthrough, success, etc., etc. These are principles that must be followed and applied. Success, breakthrough, or victory does not come by accident. They are planned for and put into motion. When you now begin to see success, breakthrough, and victory, and are afraid to talk them according to the law of the Spirit of life, you are not permitted to experience any of these things. I believe, therefore I spoke. Psalm 116:10. The word you speak can alter the outcome of your situation and in fact set the direction of your life. Understand that we are a product of what we read, meditate, believe, and speaks. Declaring your success, breakthrough, and victory with your mouth puts the power of faith into action. Declaration is the secret key to unlocking your success, your breakthrough, and your victory. While faith is a powerful force, if you do not know how to release that faith and put it into action, it does you no good. Yes, faith can move mountains. It can save a sinner. It makes the impossible possible. And faith is how you receive every and any of God's promises. However, you have to use the key that unlocks that faith. 2 Corinthians 4:13 tells us, "And since we have the same spirit of faith, according to what is written, I believe, and therefore I spoke. We also believe, and therefore speaks." In other words, the faith that produces is the faith that believes and speaks. If you only believe God's word and do not speak it, the power of faith that is in your heart stays in there. So, to unlock the faith that is in your heart, you have to speak it out. Declaring God's word is the key that unlocks that faith. These same principles of the book, locating the truth, the act, reading and meditating, the act, doing and applying, applied to both the believers and the unbelievers. The only difference is the book. While the believer's script is the Bible, the unbelievers turn their attention to secular books. That is it for today, my friend. Make sure you like, subscribe if you have not, hit the notification button, and share these videos to your loved ones. God bless you.